Is it working? Okay, hi guys! Welcome back to some more Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action. We had a short day yesterday, and yeah, it's Thursday, 15/12, so almost the end of the week. I'm not sure if we're working weekends, but we have plenty of funds, and we are ready for another day of work. Good evening. Oh, hi there. Oh, hello. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same entire thing. Alma. Ah, Leonidas. Jillian. Marcelo. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Saying golf for brand new refurbished. Okay. I don't really drive, but hope you find a buyer. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know for what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. Okay. Hmm. There we go. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Yeah! What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. It kinda stuck. Huh. I went to school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. Ugh. Habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kind of like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature. 2GG... I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine receipt. That Kira Miki girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like Blink more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, alright. Yep, those. I'd buy that for $1. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. Aww. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Alma, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationship of yours went further than a week or two. Ooh, oh, it's those kind of relationships. You say you broke up, but there's usually not enough time to foster something to break. Burn! Fucking burn. Look at her face. She's literally like stabbing us with her eyes. Like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You could pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all these pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? Why do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true! Yeah, it seems like we have a unusually close relationship with our boss for some reason. Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Oh no. That ain't no bueno. I like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You. Can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Pff, sure. What's a bad touch? The hell is this? 2 bonds and extracts, 2 powered deltas, 2 flanigreed, and quite a bit of alcohol, all on the rocks and mixed. Nothing but mammals after all. Sour classy vintage. Here! Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car. Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. Right. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. Hmm. LARP? Live action roleplay. Oh boy. That moment when you're deep enough into politics that you get that. This game has so many references. Sounds more like a nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or a military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of Woodstock fairs? These events where people barely dress, stink, roll in the mud, and fuck in the open? What? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. Oh. Well, a man has his interests. You don't share them, that's fine. If that's a red line, you move on. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I need to support my partner in what he does, but if it's something like that... You see, that's the problem right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationship for things like those? Oh, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Oh, shots fired back. Last night. Your cat doesn't count. Oh! Snap! A year ago, it was messy. See? I have no idea how to deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed fuckboy over there into a closet ages ago. Who? Fuckboy? People have different needs and priorities. Yeah. Needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Yeah. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfumes with their... Putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your hand. She is so... I mean... Here's the dealio. You can have those things and not be in a formal relationship. I don't know. Fucking throw that out there in the open. Nosing on, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Think I can make you to shut up and drink? I even know that my uncle Juan taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, get me something weird, would you? Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different, experimental, uncommon. Yeah, I think promo fits that drink. Grizzly Temple. Hubris, indeed. It's mostly for fans of the movie it was in. All blended. How's this? Yeah, this fits the bill. It's a promotional drink made to commemorate the movie. Read, they leapt at the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh, you know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a brand teeny, and then something like a cobalt velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Then tells me part of the reason you left this Damien is because he was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? As a semblance of somebody who just heard something stupid. It's been enough to warrant the speech they've prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago, there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. I don't remember what they used to call themselves, I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. One that participated started using the same name. Went to create this anonymous anarchist identity. Ah, I see. So basically the we are anonymous kind of thing. Well, this rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. So what happens when the idea reaches its breaking point and goes mainstream? It is no longer a group but an individual. untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring, judging everything and anyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. The bullshit for what's essentially a pet the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you want. So you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. I mean, we have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything. An individual, a group, an AI. Not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the same name. So at least Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied overall. Something else that worries me though. Kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. Start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks and consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that damned Alice Rabbit thing. I see. Enough of that, there's more pressing matter at hand. There is. Yeah, I've been delaying my invitations for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. You hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, I mean, she seems nice. I would hang out with her, but she also feels like a slightly difficult person to be around. I don't know, she gives me that vibe. Might just crash by your apartment, that way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We'll have a sleepover, braid our hair, tell our stories all night, shower together. Okay, where is this going? It was fine for the first three things, but is everyone bisexual in this future? I guess with LGBT acceptance, we all became bisexual. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Oh! Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. No seriousness though. Any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. Just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. Fair. How morning are we talking? The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. Yeah, fair. 10 a.m. is a bit early. It will have to be something quite something for me to get up. On a free, but there's weekends and shit. Not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Do weekends not exist? And in the weekend you can just wake up at whatever and go out at night. Gonna need another drink here, like say a big brand teeny. That's the Alma I know. Yeah boy. A big one, huh? Damn, that's a lot of aldehyde. 6, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. 6 and 2, all aged and mixed. It is a big one. Here. I think it's such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of vermouth that was named after a certain automobile company. On a whim, they changed the name. I see. And now I was wondering, yeah? Don't you worry about the people you work for might be doing... What the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? No, really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? No, really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's besides the point. She is very pretty. Get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. Make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem. I've always found my job fun. Most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. Not like every day is a thrill. Do you meet with your client? Or I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. Oh, I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. Really. I have to deal with clients sitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. Also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or some shit like that. Hmm. So even in 2070, casual misogynism is a thing. Playing my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself, don't even risk your dangerous jobs, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, give them what they expect to see. Why I just don't show up and save myself the trouble? Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forget to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. I'll take my leave now, see ya, take care. Hello, sugar. Ow! Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the ass of a woman with metallic arms. Ah, this guy is back. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as fuck and that's all my abdomen felt. Do you normally greet people that way? Did he just touch the ass of the... Just... I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry, you're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer house. Ugh. Bit of advice, you shouldn't provoke the ones you're serving drinks or the ones serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. Okay, another beer. I guess another big beer. Why is beer so complicated? Sure, this will work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Donson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'll be surprised what kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hmm? Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Ah, oh yeah. That big tit Lilem was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. I'm not gonna give you that shit. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that didn't already know. Fine. Kid, do you think Lilim have nipples? This fucking guy. Oh my god. Excuse me? I mean, I've seen a couple of pornos where they have them, but they could be modded, you know? So yesterday, while interviewing the singer Lim chick, kept wondering if those tits had nipples. And I'd be fine without them, but the curiosity is killing me. I'm even more curious about the engineers that designed them. A picture of a room full of people discussing whether or not the tits on the Lilim look good. Bunch of guys and a lesbo engineer wondering if the latest model's vagina is good enough. Man, God bless those sons of bitches. Anything interesting? Any interesting preview of tomorrow's news? Explain to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer. How can one share when there is honestly nothing to share? Uh-huh. I'll be a good citizen today and let this one pass. We heard of a group called the Harbingers. Not really, no. Some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. Steve Harvey's going wild. He is, yeah. Read their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. Talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses or something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? Send a message to some outlet saying they have proof of their claims. They're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. That would be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Okay, give me a bleeding chain so I can call it a day. Okay. That is a change of pace. Bleeding chain. Stands in the front of the mirror and you look like a fool. I assume he wants them big. He always wants big drinks, right? Not gonna make the mistake of giving him a small drink. Simple enough for you, I see. So I heard this is Donna Zane's bar, is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. Also have that incident with the bears. Where is she? She's running somewhere... bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Donna Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears. She beat them all without killing them. Heard she set them free afterwards too. And you were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? Do you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of the stadium. Some stadium. Threw it so hard the arm fell off. Jesus. It sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. Or like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you sit down, I'll thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. And we have our break. Nice. We're going a little bit faster, so I like it. But we will be ending it over here and go on with some Dark Souls next. In any case, hope you all enjoyed watching. Make sure you like, subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you next time. We're going to make... It has stopped working. Bye-bye.